mañana for Thanksgiving. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to everyone that's tuning in. Hello, Nancy. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello to everyone. Aquí está la Rubia 80, guys. We have a lot, mucho de qué hablar, mucho de que platicar. I know that we had a great show last night. Y empezamos con otro pinche show, mamá, ¿no? Pero la noche vamos a hablar sin pelos en la lengua con Rubila 80, guys. Aquí está la pinche chingona, para que sepan, para que se eduquen. We're going to wait a couple of minutes so that some of y'all could tune in. Remember, you got to like, you got to share, and you got to invite a friend. Hello to everyone that's tuning in aquí con la 80. Les quiero enseñar algo, guys, and this is what we're going to be. I don't know if I should, hello to everyone that's tuning in. I don't know if we should raffle, give away. I don't know what to do because I don't have enough, guys. That's why I was thinking maybe a raffle. Hello to everyone that's tuning in. And I want you all to give me your honest opinion. Should we raffle or should we give them, should I give it away? And it's these guys. These were made by La Prima GRP, guys. And it's what do you call these things, guys? It's to put water in it. I don't even know what the hell they're called, but this is what I was thinking, guys. I wanted to maybe give it away, a raffle. What do y'all think? I know there's a lot of you. Tumblr, yeah. So there's a lot of y'all here, guys, and so it's hard to be able to give everyone one. I have two of these, so I don't know if I should be able to give them away or if I should raffle. What do y'all think? Let me show you the other one, guys. So we have two of those, and this is the other one. This is the other one, guys. So I'm asking a raffle. Prima says a raffle, but how much would it be a ticket? You all tell me. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. How much will we do a ticket? I guess 20 tickets. I want them for my coffee. Hello, Ruby. Give it away in a raffle. $1 a raffle, but I don't know. How do I do the numbers and all that crap? Like 1 through 20 or 1 through $1 each one, $1 each number. I think you should give one to Danny. Forget Danny Detroit. They also made me some couple of shirts, guys, and this one says official public apology member. These beautiful shirts. We also have another shirt that says Facebook gel. This one. And I also have two other shirts right here. Pinche tos gacha. I have a couple of more shirts right here, but let me fix this real quick. Those are the tumblers. Let me see. And it's the same one, and the shirts are the same as the other one, guys. Let me see this. Yeah, the shirts are all the same, guys. So these are the ones that I have right here. Let me show you real quick. And this one's one of them. I'm in Facebook jail right now. This is one of them right now, guys. I'm just going to trainer. Yeah, this is one. And they're very nice. They were made a couple of weeks ago, and I picked them up, guys. And then we have the other one. I think it's only two. I don't know where Prima GPR said, but we have two. Only 50 tickets, 99 cents each. Like and share. Okay, we have that. We'll discuss it right now, guys, towards the end of the show. Como le vamos a hacer? Nani's going to get all this for free. I know, guys. Vamos a hablar a Chile, guys. Tonight I want to talk about Chile, guys. And sin pelos en la lengua, $100 a ticket. $100 a ticket. 10 tickets. Hoy la estúpida, ni que me quiera hacer rico con ustedes, pendeja prima. Qué estúpida. Bueno, pues allá por ahí la Chupitos had said that I never committed to fix my storage room and that what's going on, and I think she's so mortificada. Chupito está bien mortificada because I never finished the storage room. So if you're so I guess interest or concern about my my storage room being turned into a studio, you could cash app at Jaime 5200 Chupitos, and I'm more than welcome to accept your funds to be able to finish up what we started. And I say we because it's a team effort. But yes, guys, we're almost done. We need sheetrock and we need wiring, and that's it. We'll be able to move in. And she's mad because she can't have you like she got the commander. Oilo, oilo, yo no soy el commander. Yo quiero ir a visitar el commander. A ver qué me dice. Ay, hey, Dan. Primo, you never finished because andas de putona sana babichi. Cállate, pinche estúpida. Estúpida, no me andes quemando. That's why I no longer have Facebook. I was always getting reported. You're not the first one. Anyways, guys, pues se ha oído muchas historias about, and if tonight I'm going to talk at Chile, keep up under the water. Your new guide, personal trainer, is William Levy. Yes. Okay, guys, so se ha ido mucho al Chile that Manny behind the mic allegedly had an affair. I don't know how truth it is, or I don't know if it's true, but that's what's been circulating around. Y esta noche es hablando. It's called Sin Pelos en la Lengua con Rubí, right, guys? Con la cuachenta. So I heard different stories that he had an affair or was having an affair allegedly. I can't say he did or didn't. Um, but I heard of two individuals, two women, and one of them I heard it was Annie, and the other one I've heard different stories of it starts with a J. So these are allegedly stories that I heard. I can't say it's true. I can't say it's not true, but it's stories that have been circulating left and right. They were brought up to my attention, and I would like to share with you guys what I had heard. Um, he did have a life, something about some sweetbread, something about that he was upset, something about that he cried. Wait, we aren't allowed to have affairs since when? We Oh, Digital Dim would say, wait, we aren't allowed to have a affair since when it's true love. So Digital Dimwit came out to the defense, saying, "Let me call Digital. Can I call you? Because I really strongly want to bring him by Didi. Yikes! Let me bring him because I just read his comments. So I don't know if you've been drinking some of that water from Raymondville because obviously, Manny probably drank some water and." My friend from Houston probably drank the same water too. I know, stupid. Estúpida. Because that's what it seems like, guys. I don't know. But I think maybe, are you trying to tell me, Digital Dimwit, are you down to have an affair with me or what? I have Digital Dimwit's number and I'm going to call him right now. I think he was the last call that came in from last night's show. Digital Dimwit ignored my call. Pinche perro desgraciado. Pinche perro desgraciado. But let me call de esta señorita.
Hello.
Hello, ¿estás cagada?
No,
Es que ya me iba a arrancar para allá, para
estoy
Harlingen,
bien
para limpiarte el cieso.
no, estoy bien a gusto viendo tu show.
Ay,
I'm
gracias.
enjoying everything you have to say. And acá en San Antonio en el good weather,
Ajá.
I'm just enjoying everything.
¿Y te vas de extra diapers o no?
Sí, pero aquí en CVS cerquita, sí,
Ah,
pongo
ok,
así.
ok. Porque pues me habían dicho que ahorita estás teniendo como chorrillo o no.
No, 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 no. A lo mejor mañana que coma mucho. Este,
Imagínate.
tengo muchas amigas en San Antonio, más les hablo y me
Ay,
traen diapers.
ay, no, pero imagínate que invitar a la pinche Wanganep a Thanksgiving dinner. ¿Cómo le van a hacer? Chingo, como unos 10 guajolotes ahí, pavos ahí para que llene la culera.
Es el appetizer.
Ay, no, yo no la voy a invitar, hijo de la que la mantenga el pinche gobierno con puras pinches estampillas a la culera, porque para darle de tragar a esa pinche vacota, pues van a batallar.
Oye, Jaime,
Mandé.
¿es eso? ¿Qué es eso de affairs y qué?
Pues mira, ay, ya que vamos a hablar al Chile aquí. Bueno, pues allegedly I heard that Manny had an affair. Yo no sé si es verdad o no, pero se había ido down the grapevines that some lady named Annie, I don't know if it's true or not, and then he made a live video, and then he took off the live video after he made an outcry of I guess they had set him up something about Pan Dulce being involved. Y por eso digo yo, I mean, it seems like everybody that goes after Vanessa, they have affairs.
La madre.
So I think maybe it's a curse.
¿Será curse?
I think it's a curse.
Oye, pero no estarán teniendo affairs entre ellos mismos, todos los que going against Vanessa.
You think so?
I hope not.
Que entre vatos se están pichoneando y no me invitan.
I hope not. Pero bueno, pues ni modo, pues que hagan lo que quieran. They just have to. Is he married?
Yes, he's married.
Oh, well, then he's got to deal with his wife.
Pues it's allegedly. Yo no te puedo confirm porque pues a mí no me estaba cogiendo. Era otra. Pero pues that's what I had heard. Or that's what I understood from his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Oye, no quiero cambiar el subject, pero ¿qué pasó con tu amigocha? Ya no salió. ¿Qué pasó?
Ay, no sé. I don't know.
A mí se me hace que toda esa pendejada que sacó de la prima era nomás en su imaginación y le cortaron su pedo. A mí nomás estaba hablando por hablar.
True. I don't know because it's been like day 2, no?
Yes.
But I don't know what it could be.
Bueno, ya.
Well, maybe she wants peace. The holidays are coming up, and she doesn't want to fight with anybody.
A lo mejor anda en Cancún.
But she was gonna go to Cancún. That's true. I don't know. She's probably having maybe reflecting in life and reflecting.
Bueno, I hope so.
I hope so too. No le deseo nada mal que Dios la proteja y que le ayude a hacer más cosas de lo que anda viniendo, ¿verdad?
I hope so, porque todas las babosadas que decía puras mentiras nomás por hablar, it's dumb.
It is a little bit crazy what she was insinuating all the time, and pues if she decided to take.
Fun with it.
Yeah, I had fun with all the stupidity she called me. No me agüito que me dijo Sana Babichi. No me dijo que soy marica. No me agüito de nada.
Pues a lo mejor su asistente le dijo que se parara su pedo, porque si ella es la asistente, tiene que hacer lo que la asistente le dice.
Ah, sí, la asistente Westaco, ¿verdad?
Ajá. Porque ocupó asistenta, a lo mejor la asistenta le dijo que ya no trabajaba con
Pero when did that happen? I wasn't aware.
I don't know. That's the last life. Es lo que dijo.
Because I heard also that about la asistenta iba a dejar a Avon y se iba a commit to that business and selling lipsticks and stuff like that.
Pues yo no sé de qué es asistenta, pero ella le dio las gracias por ocuparla.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
De asistenta, so.
Wow. ¿Y tú no querías trabajar a ser asistente tampoco?
No, hombre, no tengo tiempo.
Ay, no, pero se me hace raro that she's like disappeared. And but ni modo, I mean, I wish her nothing the best. Maybe she's out for vacation and in Cancun or Dubai or Matamoros. I don't know.
Pues qué bueno. Pero ahora andamos de estilo de tener affairs.
You never had an affair, Miss Pino, ya que estás aquí?
No, pero me gustaría haber hecho muchos.
Ay.
¿Y sabes por qué? Porque el primer Sana Babichi me la hizo a mí mucho. Y mi mamá me decía, mira, si un día tienes la oportunidad de hacerlo, hazlo, porque después te lo hacen y tú puedes decir, qué bueno, al cabo ya lo hice yo.
Wow, so usted nunca disfrutó de la vida así como de pirujita.
Pues no, me echan eso de todo, pero no. Y yo, fíjate, estuve casada 25 años.
Wow.
Y luego estuve divorciada, y cuando estuve divorciada, I never went out, I never dated. The man that I married, the second man that I married, I knew him at work, and that's who I married.
Wow, y luego pasó tu husband or your first husband, or ¿cómo pasó eso?
El segundo,
Ajá.
Y el primero le había dado un stroke porque él se casó de nuevo y le dio un stroke y he died last year. pero
Wow.
ya los dos se han muerto, ¿verdad? Pero yo nunca tuve dating, nada de ese pedo.
Right.
Because, you know why? Because I wouldn't believe anything I would be told. I mean, no quería go through that shit, que me echaste mentiras y después me di cuenta y que nada de eso.
Uh-huh.
Pero pues ahora I'm single again. I don't know what I'll do in my old age.
Do you think at this age would you remarry yourself or ya no?
No, never.
Pero si te
Never,
juntarías con alguien.
ni eso.
Okay, okay.
Porque, mira, bueno, no puedo decir que never, never, pero yo nunca voy a traer a alguien a mi casa a que viva conmigo, para decir, pues vive conmigo. No, papá. Vale más que digan, me sacó y me llevó
A vivir con él.
con él, o tenemos el hogar juntos, pero nada de que vive conmigo.
Okay, okay. ¿Prefieres tú que te saque de tu casa?
Sí.
Y
Porque
que...
I will always have that doubt about, is that why he did it, because he needed a place to live?
Okay, okay. And you've always been a very independent woman, trabajadora.
Always.
Before you became an RN, y preguntamos ya de tu vida, ya que comenzamos a hablar platicando con usted. Before you became an RN, ¿cómo trabajaste para sobrevivir, para sacar a tu familia hacia adelante?
Pues yo me casé de 19 años.
Wow, very young age.
Yes, and I had a job already by the time I got married. I used to work at the hospital and in Central Supply.
Mm-hmm.
Y luego, pues mi mamá era enfermera. So that's all I knew about nursing.
Right.
And then after I got married, I went to LVN school.
Uh-huh.
And I became an LVN.
Wow.
And then I didn't have children until I was 25 porque I wanted to make sure that I would give them everything that I wanted to give them.
Right.
Yes. And my husband worked, of course, and pero todo el tiempo I made more money than him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Y luego, pues, we raised our kids, and then my husband started his own business, and so we owned a delivery business, and then then he was doing very, very well. When he started making a whole lot of money, that's when he started messing around.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I said, pues no lo necesito, Sanabavichi.
Y lo dejaste.
Y lo dejé porque pues by then I was an RN and making very good money.
Pero tú como mujer te diste a respetar y agarraste tus cosas y le dijiste a chingar a su madre, me retiro de aquí. Right?
Sí.
Bueno, you took that decision to grab your shit out of the fucking house and go independent and do what you gotta do.
I didn't get out of the house.
Lo corriste.
Lo corrí.
Lo corriste. Okay.
Lo corrí.
And the other hand, we've seen other women that tend to stay there.
Yeah.
And to me, como que no se dan a valorar, porque el vato lo va a volver a hacer. Ya el vato que es mañoso y el palo que creció chueco, whatever, ya está muy difícil para enderezar. Yes or no?
Well, I was one of the lucky ones that he agreed on leaving because we had an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'll stay with the house, and it's a huge house, 3,000 square feet house, 4 acres, and
wow.
So I'll stay with the house, you stay with business, and we made an agreement, and it was within 3 months I filed, and within 3 months I had a divorce.
Wow.
So,
And
no tuve que batallar a muchos pelados que los pobres y no se van.
Pues no, y luego quieren pelear mitad de la casa, and then quieren los carros. So digital, then we put, it's not worth the time and energy to live a double life, plus the stress of juggling. I go home and rather jump in my bed than sneaking into someone else's. Maybe I'm just lazy. Well, Digital Dimwit has always been in my inbox trying to hit me up that he wants a piece of my pie, guys. And I tell Digital Dumbnuts that I'm faithful to Danny Detroit, and Danny Detroit and we are swingers. I sometimes go with Daddy Roy, and Danny Detroit goes with La Marrana Mantecosa, but we're okay with that. Right, Danny?
We have an agreement.
We have an agreement, and nadie nos va a poder separar. Es puro amor aquí contra yo y Danny, and we've been dating for about 6 months already, and I'm excited to share this news with you guys.
Yeah, yeah. No, la cosa, fíjate que I always had this interest in asking old people, my grandmother, anybody, any of my patients, because you know, la gente vieja, pues ha vivido la vida, qué aprendieron y qué es lo que tiene, qué es what's important in life, and what advice can they give a younger person.
Right.
And it always was, and it always has been, always live a happy life, no matter what happens in your life. Vive feliz.
Right.
Porque y si no, si vives amargada, le amargas la vida a todos y tú mismo te haces el daño.
Mm-hmm.
So I've tried to live that way all my life. Be happy.
And mira, Ms. Painter, I know that you've had your struggles, and I'm going to touch the subject. It might be not the right subject, pero como estamos hablando aquí sin pelos de la lengua, I myself is a recovered drug addict myself. I was a 12-year drug addict, and sufrí, batallé, lloraba, me acuerdo, and so many times I ran through my head to hurt myself, right? And it was something it was living a miserable life. I know that you've struggled with your a son before. How was it for you, not being the addict, but living with one? Because I know that we might have here individuals that might reflect on your side and not on my side. As a mother or a parent seeing a child to go through this, how difficult was it for you?
It's a lot of work and it's difficult because, and I had mothers, because we had success for many years, you know, where he would get off and for years, like 10 years, and as a matter of fact, he gave me a plaque that said, you know, the best mother in the world, and the date that he stopped doing drugs, and that it was because of our struggles.
Right.
But it's very, very difficult. And I had a mother call me one time to ask me for advice because I was my phone number was in this website for the drug rehab where I had sent him. And so mothers would call me for advice. And you just can't say, ¿sabes qué? Te voy a mandar a un rehab y allá que te curen y cuando vengas para atrás ya va todo arreglado.
Right.
No. You have to, every single day, you have to fight this. Every single day. And my son and I have made that commitment that, I mean, today he would call me and he would always be honest and say, Mom, I messed up. And I would say, okay, where are you? Let me go pick you up or whatever. Y ni modo. Mañana es otro día. Comenzamos de nuevo mañana.
Right.
You know, and that's how you have to take this. Y muchas mamás, they're not willing to worry about it every day.
Right. I think a lot of these parents don't want to deal with it, or it's just a struggle también, because I mean, people get tired of the same shit, of the person relapsing over and over again, or the person not wanting to change, not wanting to dig themselves out of the hole.
Well, you get tired, but as a mother, you cannot give up.
And I understand you, because I did see my mom never giving up. My mom would pray every night, and there was times where I was like lost, and I'll take out my way to talk, right? There was times where I was lost, and I would hear my mother pray because my room was next to her, and she would pray and she would ask God, el día de mañana, si me recoges, recógeme con tu hijo, because my brothers never stopped loving me, but they were tired of my shit, and she believed que si Dios la recogiera a ella, me iba a quedar yo mendigando y perdido en las drogas, you know? And it's sad to hear a mother worry and think like that, you know what I mean? And Monday?
You do. You worry about, because you're the only support system your son has, because everybody's tired of it.
Right.
And pues, it's something, I was thinking about that yesterday. I think it was when you had the show on the LGBT.
LGBT community.
Okay, that's not an illness. That is maybe something that you're born with. Whatever. It's a choice that you decided to do in your life.
Right.
It's a choice, and you have to pues aceptar todo el desprecio que te van a dar, todas las batallas y todo, but the mother herself, and I'm going to say the mother because usually you don't have the support from the father,
Right.
but the mother herself has to say, esto es lo que me dieron, esto es lo que Dios me dio, y esto es lo que I'm responsible for.
Right.
And do the best job you can till the last day you die, or your son dies, or whoever your significant other.
Right.
So you can do it for a husband, you can do it for whoever, ¿verdad? Pero pues será que es muy huevuda y I don't give up fácil.
Right. Y luego me pongo a pensar like how many children do you have, Miss Pena? I don't know how many you have.
I have a daughter and 2 sons.
So when your son went through these addictions, ¿le pones más atención or quieres todos a tus hijos iguales, or how does that work in your point of view?
Well,
Because
you know, the drug addict is always going to think that the family doesn't love him.
yeah, that is true, because that's how I would think, that my family didn't love me, that my family hated me, that I felt like the black sheep, I felt unwanted, because I was so blind that I couldn't see what I was doing, and I was destroying my own household, destroying my relationship with my brothers, and it was just a drug that had just blind me out. And I don't remember that towards the end I got very depressed, and it became more like a spiritual battle to me. I saw that this drug had become into something. It came into the form of the Lucifer. I saw it as in like, a mí se me apareció de esa manera. And you know how the Bible says that Satanás could come in any shape, form, and size or whatever. It appeared as a serpent at one point in the Bible.
Yeah. But me personally, as a mother, I always make sure that my children all know that I love them. I love them no matter what. And me pueden hacer whatever un día miserable y los quiero, pueden hacerme feliz, los quiero. They've gotten older. They're not, they're older. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't have any kind of problems like that, but that's all I ask him is make my day today a nice one, because I don't have very many like I used to.
Right.
Pero my son always knew I loved him very much. He knows I love him very much, and I tell him that even on his worst days,
right.
Even if he was messed up and wanted to commit suicide or whatever, yo me le pego del brazo y le digo, ni modo, me voy contigo.
Right. And I know that we have a silent viewer, and I won't mention any names. Her son went through an addiction, and eventually this addiction led to depression, anxiety, and because of this addiction, he was not able to overcome it. The individual decided to commit suicide. And it's sad to hear these stories when you lived it yourself as an addict. You also had the thoughts of hurting yourself. And when you hear it happening to other individuals that are hurting themselves and committing suicide, it's very sad, because you could have been one of that person's, one individual doing the same thing.
It's very sad, and yes, I think it's in everybody's, drug addicts or alcoholics or whatever you want to call it. It's not only drugs, but they also feel frustrated that they can't overcome it.
Right. Y te pregunto yo una question, since you're an RN and you know more a little bit about biology, physics, and all this stuff. Do you believe it's a disease, or do you believe it's a choice? Do you believe it's an illness or a choice?
To me, it's a disease, and let me tell you how why I know this.
Okay.
Because in one of the organizations, or one of these rehabs that my son went to, and I had never thought about that. They would put him in the sauna to
Uh-huh.
sweat all of this out of their body.
Like a detox.
And so, yes, and the thing is, because, let's say for instance, you say, I am going to stop, y
Right.
te llevas una semana o llevas 2 semanas,
I
pero
understand.
you're gordo. Let's say you're gordo.
Okay.
This drug is in every little cell of fat you have in your body. So cuando tú cortas la yarda o sudas o algo, it releases into your body and it gives you the urge to do it.
Right.
You
Okay.
know?
Y te pregunto a question because I see things differently. I think it's a choice in life. Um, I don't think I was ever born, and usually a child that is born with an addiction or has an addiction is born with it when a mother is doing drugs during her
Mhm.
pregnancy,
Yes,
¿verdad?
yes.
So you have a
Pero
child that's born
it
with.
is a choice. It is a choice. But once it's totally out of your body, then it's a choice.
Right,
But
but I mean, you're not born with it in your
no,
system,
no,
right? But
no.
if your mother is pregnant, or if a mother is pregnant and consuming cocaine and weed and stuff like that, of course the child will
Oh,
be a
I've seen those babies.
and it's a
I've
sad situation because the child is craving the drug, right?
Yes, I've seen those babies, how they tremble and they go through detox when they're born.
Right, because they don't have that drug in their system anymore, and
Right.
and it's sad because that child is now born as an addict, regardless whether they
Uh-huh.
say no. It's the mother who's feeding that drug into the child.
Right. And let me tell you that a lot of people, you know, uh, they self-medicate. In the past, there was people that were bipolar, there were people that were born with mental illness, let's say.
Hmm.
And in our culture, and in the past and still up to today, there's not that much mental health available. And it would cost money, and people no los llevan porque pues no
But
tienen el
here
dinero
in the
para
valley,
pagar.
especially here in the valley, there's not too many resources here in the valley that comes down with
Right.
mental health. We do have a couple of psychiatrists, but it's not like we have so many choices. There might be maybe about less than 15 to 20 psychiatrists, and look at the population that we have here. We do have a big number of population here with people that living here. So it
And
also falls Monday.
by the time somebody gets diagnosed and the doctor gives you medication, you have already
Advanced so much.
self medicated with alcohol or drugs, because you know what, you took that drug and it made you feel normal.
Hmm.
And so this is, you found what makes you feel normal, not knowing that you really had a mental
Mental
illness,
illness.
that there was a prescription for it.
Right. See, when I first noticed something, and you know what, it's so weird because we talking about this. Oh, I remember when I was in third or fourth grade. I went to the restroom. I heard someone call my name, and I looked underneath the stall. I saw something. It was like a black shadow type of thing, and I ran to the classroom back, and it stayed like that. Well, years later, when I developed this, when I chose to become or to consume the drug, and I became an addict, that same shadow that I saw at that time reappeared again. And what it
Uh-huh.
was doing, it was controlling my mind. It would tell me to do things that I didn't want to do. And it would cause me this fear if I wouldn't do it. So it became a spiritual battle where I would see this thing, it would call my name, it would control my mind and tell me what to do. Where I believe maybe in that time I had something in me, but because I came from I guess a not a dysfunctional household, but I did come from a mom that was a little bit naive in that aspect. We were so many, verdad, that it
Uh-huh.
was it was so difficult. She worked two jobs. She tried to do everything to provide the household. So I think yes, I was probably. developing some sort of like a bipolar hallucination, schizophrenia, maybe at that point.
Right. And people, even if you told your mother, decía nombre dos loco,
Right,
you didn't you're not, you don't know what you're saying, and
right.
they wouldn't take kids to be tested.
Yeah, because I was never tested. I was never tested, but I knew there was something with me. I knew there was something wrong because I would become a little bit more aggressive. I would get real upset. I would not have that focus. I would think a little bit out of the ordinary stuff, right? And
Hmm.
so again, I feel that I see more parents being involved, but I one thing that I disagree on is it seems like every time they see a child, they always diagnose them with autism
Well,
or
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and we see that more often. I'm not saying it's not true, but what I'm saying is that if you go to one doctor and tells you your son has autism, why not look at other options, other resources to be able to help your son? Because it seems like every doctor just says, "Okay, you have autism, autism, autism." What? Maybe it's something different. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a time where everybody got diagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah.
Levantó los huercos con Ritalin.
Hmm.
And everybody was getting medications for ADHD. Ahora es autism. Everybody has autism.
Right. And to me, they're just, it's a way the doctors are making money off the government, Medicaid and Medicare, but it's a way that the parents sometimes don't want to deal with their behavior of a child. I think a child comes with a lot of, emotions, and they think differently, and now how there's more access to social media and television and all this other network that's going on. I think a child is totally different now than it was in early 2000s or even in the 90s.
Yeah, it's difficult for. I've always told my kids the 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 biggest job I've had to do in my life is to be a parent. I mean, I can do, as a nurse, and I've had different positions as a nurse and everything. Pero being a parent, that's for the rest of your life. I don't care. They said, no, que once they turn 18, can let them go. No, you
Mm-mm.
don't.
No, because even when I go home, my mom treats me like a child. Ah, ven para acá, mijito, and then she gives me a kiss. Ay, mijito, lo quiero mucho, like a little boy.
Yeah,
And at the same time, it gives me that like little joy. It gives me that joy, that comfort. Like, oh my, I'm like, like I still get that little happiness in me. And like they always say, a person will always carry a child inside them, no matter how old you are. You'll
oh, yeah.
always carry a child in your heart.
And it gives her joy to do that to you.
Yeah.
It gives me joy to see my kids that are growing up, and to tell them you love them, or to give them a hug, or to even be in the same room enjoying the same thing, watching the same movie or whatever.
Right.
Um, it's living with somebody that's a drug addict is very, very hard for the drug addict and for the family. But it takes a family that decides that they're going to stick together as a family and fight it with that person.
Hmm.
Is a lot easier instead of saying, no, que that's what you choose is que se lo lleve la chingada. No, you can't do that.
Right. And I think that's what happens. Like a lot of people that come from like um the Hispanic culture, you see that a lot more often than anything else.
Well, you know what? It's more. Um, it's easier for them to accept an alcoholic than a drug addict,
Right.
and alcohol is just the same shit. It's such an addiction, and pues es bien borrachito, está bien, pues toma todos los días, pero pues está bien. No, you know,
Hmm.
it's still an addiction,
Right.
or smoking cigarettes.
Hmm.
It's smoking cigarettes, whatever.
Right.
Uh, but yeah, no, I have always been.
Hold on. They called the cops again. Huh? They called the cops again.
Why? We're not saying anything that's.
Huh?
You're not even saying anything that's bad.
No, they're here at my house.
who at your house?
Hi. They call the sheriffs. I'm having a show.
Sorry?
I'm having a show.
You're having a show?
Yeah.
Where at?
I was at the park.
You're at the park?
Hmm.
What were you doing at the park?
Why?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Oh, I was doing a show.
Oh, you were doing a show?
Yeah.
Were you the one that was yelling or what?
Huh?
Were you the one that was yelling?
Oh no, I was in my car.
Is that part of the show? The whole yelling?
I wasn't yelling. I know that it's not the first time they called it. Every time I parked in the car, it's another group of people. They call it all the time. I have my wigs and
So
everything.
it's something that you do.
Yeah, it's an everyday
Or
show.
like
YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
You're live or what?
Yeah, I'm live. So I don't want to show y'all guys.
Okay.
And here are my wigs.
So
That's fine, man.
But every week that I park there, they see the other people see me and they call the cops. It's not a person. This is like the 5th or 6th time they do that.
Oh, yeah?
I got you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask you your information. I don't know. You wanna?
Oh, you want me to write down?
It's for your safety.
Hold on, guys. Well, no, it's fine. You don't need my social, or you need my social.
Absolutely not. But that's your personal.
Oh, but they already know they came and vandalized my car
If
here.
you want, use your ID, and then that
Oh.
way nobody can.
Hold on.
Okay, that's your personal stuff. So it's just for summarize. You
Mhm.
do
I do live shows.
live shows.
Yeah.
And then
People
always
call the
us.
cops when I'm at the park.
Okay.
Here you go.
That's fine. I appreciate your cooperation. Okay?
No, I have an issue. I knew you when I saw you over there passing by. Dije, ya me echaron la policía otra vez. I said, you know what? I'd rather just park at home.
Look, if you want to, if you anticipate, people calling us,
Just call the sheriff's office.
hey, I'm gonna be at X so Park. I'm gonna be doing
A little live.
I'm gonna be doing. Just give us a brief summary of what we might expect, so we can. When we
It's the same people that they always do that.
It's just know that you have that option.
Okay, that's fine.
34.
What kind of shows do you do?
Oh, I wear my
We
wigs.
see the wigs.
And we just have a talk show
Oh, cool.
about.
But like yourself or what?
No, but well, right now we were talking about drug addictions. Because I'm a recovered drug addict, and the person who's here, Miss Painter, you're here.
Yeah.
Oh, her son was a drug addict too.
So do you do it like over the phone, or somebody out there with you?
No, I do it over the phone, and then I call my supporters or my followers call me, and then we have just an interact.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's cool. That's cool.
So she's here with me, and y'all are here with me. So we're out here together, guys. I guess they're gonna give me a ticket. No, they're not gonna give me anything. They're just writing on a report that I'm okay and everything's okay. I'm so mad right now.
I'm telling you, just give us a call. I hit some.
You live here, sir?
I live here. This is my house.
Um,
But every week I park there. They call it like 2 weeks ago. We done como 4 or 5 times. Toda la semana. But it's the same group of people that are
did you used to be an instructor?
an instructor. No.
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 Okay.
But you see, I look familiar or what?
It's because we moved it out here to this address before, looking for a guy that supposedly lives here. He used to be an instructor or a police officer or something.
Oh, actually, my brother Jesse Contreras lives here.
He used to be an officer.
No, he was a former judge, 449 District
Oh,
Court.
no. No, this is he was an instructor at a school or something. He came out here.
Mhm.
We never made contact with him, so.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, just give us a call.
Okay, well.
So that if anybody calls, we know you're out here. We don't have to come out here and bother you and interrupt your
Okay,
show.
that's fine. No, we're okay. I knew y'all were here for me again. That one, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You have a good night.
Wow. I'm telling you, Miss Painter, I leave them alone and I don't talk about them y todavía están chingando.
Nomás por estar fregando, pero it's a good thing that you're live and that you don't get any. I mean, these people, you're not doing anything wrong.
I'm not even contacting nobody, no platforms, no cagando palo, and they're still doing it.
Well, it's sabor.
Es ardor, right?
It's sabor.
I mean, that's. Anyways, we were talking about that. As a parent, how do you struggle and how I Bueno, te pregunto todavía, do you struggle through this right now? Todavía?
Yes, because I call my son every single day. He doesn't live with me, and I call him every single day, or he calls me. Pero si and I'm very blunt, and I was like, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Right.
you know, and he'll tell me, he's whatever, and and he is like, I'm just checking on you. You know that I'm just checking on you, and he
Right.
says that's fine. He's okay with me checking on him, and like I said, if he is, it's a day that he messed up or he did something,
Right.
he will tell me I messed up, Mom. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, and and it's an everyday thing, and we count days. We used to count days and went to months, to years, and whatever.
Right.
And I never believe that this is over forever.
Right.
And it's a battle for the rest of his life.
Right. I guess they reported that I was yelling or some shit like that because he asked, is yelling part of the show?
Ya que te estaban rapeando.
Ay, no me están violando, estúpido. Ay, se me hizo guapo el cop ese, tenía ojos verdes, hasta me que lo quería pichonear. Sí, me hizo agua la cola.
Querían a ver si había alguien más en el carro contigo.
Ay, no, andaba sola, perrón. Yo y nomás Miss Painter y todos los soportes que tengo aquí, todos los followers. But Miss Painter, ya voy a terminar el show ahorita. Happy Thanksgiving.
And I wish everybody else a happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, let's just
have fun with the family.
Have fun with the family, and life goes on.
Right. Thank you, Miss Painter. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Dios la bendiga. So, guys, it seems like every day, every week, they don't, no paran. No paran, and so, but that's not going to discourage me to continue doing my lives. That's not going to discourage me to continue to being here with you guys. As a matter of fact, that keeps me more entertained, more finding ways to entertain you guys. So, once again, how am I going to do this? I don't know, guys. These are the new tumblers that I have, and I love them. Son two. I have two of this. Ya colgó Miss Painter, guys. I encourage everyone, si pueden, ahora sí me mandan $1 for super chat. Please, guys. It's somebody, like I said last week, they decided to cancel their cards or request back again their super chat money. So I had to start off again with almost 200. I went I don't know what YouTube did, but me quitó chingos, guys. So if y'all could help me out with super chat of $1 each, I have 164 people. It would be great. Si me mandan $1, guys. Si no se puede, pues no hay pedo, guys. But again, guys, I appreciate everybody for all the support. Again, I still have these people hating on me, these people that are trying to bring me down, trying to discourage my show, trying to find ways to get me in trouble with the law. But at the end of the day, como les digo, I mean, all that bullshit that they're trying to do, it's not going to affect me at all. It's not going to make me feel a certain way. It's to me, it's just a laughter. Jaime, did you all see what Dimwit said? No, let me see right here. A ver qué me puso. Digital Dimwit. It's a public record. Even if they leave a name, number gets saved if they tried, if it's reported. Oh, thank you, Chelly. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, guys. Thank you. Okay. It's public records. Me está poniendo allí. So he wants me to request the calls of public record calls. I could. Again, guys, I want to thank everybody that's sending me super chat right now, guys. Gracias. I appreciate it. It has to be. You're probably right. To one of my silent viewers, she told me something. I told you that she was enemy. Okay. The hate who called. I want a Tumblr. The people are asking for the Tumblr, guys. But again, guys, I want to thank everybody who sent me a super chat right now. They just don't have it. Nothing to us to do. I mean, at least they're here giving me the view. So I want to thank that fucking hater who called the fucking cops. And I want to thank you for giving me the view. And I also want to tell you something. Anda chinga la puta que te parió, to the hater who called the sheriff's department. Chinga tu puta madre. For reals, for reals. Because como quiera aquí single, como la pinche reina que soy, and voy a seguir triunfando. Uh, they just don't have nothing else to do. They want the drama to keep going. Haters. I chingos, guys, chingos. Okay. Danny, thank you for your hot dog. Danny me mandó un hot dog. Uh, um, you're the best. Thank you, Chelly and Mystery Girl. Thank you. Danny sent me his hot dog. Have an amazing time holiday with your family and friends tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night, Haley. Good night to everyone, guys. Well, no, I'm not going to hang up. I'm not going to hang up. We're going to walk to, you guys are going to walk the tour to my house, guys, porque ya saben cómo es la gente. I have to put this up here para que no miren, guys, because ya saben cómo es la gente de mamona with me. So, let me get my stuff going. I don't want to know where they're at. Let me cover this. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let me put my card over here. Oh, no. I'm going to take my card down. I'm going to take my card. Yes, sir. I need my card. Let's shut my door. I didn't bring anything today. My okay. Ay, ya me di con la pinche puerta. And here we go, guys. That's the only... Yes, guys, I have to keep you all here with me until I get home because, pues, you know, they call the cops and who knows, si aquí anden cagando palo. And is that you, Nick? Man, you scared me. I was like, what the fuck? Your head doesn't hurt?
No.
Your mom checked the pressure? Was it good? But, guys, again, thank you for the super chat. Ahí sí me quieren mandar otros $2. Great. Ay, pendejo, me voy a caer. It's so slippery. And everyone have a great Thanksgiving with their family, with their loved ones. Pórtense bien. Remember, don't drink and drive. If you're drinking and driving tomorrow, and you can't drive, call me and I will pick you up and take you home. Again, if you're drinking tomorrow and you cannot drive, call me and I will pick you up and take you home. No hay pedo, guys. I'd rather have you all safe at home than getting a DWI. Are you going live tomorrow, right? I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow. But again, I want to remind everybody, if you're drinking and you cannot drive, call me and I will pick you up and take you home. My neighbor is jamming out with his music, guys. So, está viendo puro mugrero el guy with his rock and roll music. And I have to like I hope it doesn't pick it up in the back and then it gets me for copyright. So, let me end it. Hello. I'll call you. Who are you going to call? I cannot drink because I'm cooking, guys. I had to get off my live real quick, guys, because the music. But I can't drink. You coming to pick me up, please? I'm drinking tomorrow. Phoenix, if you coming to Phoenix, oh, no, beta loca, no voy a Phoenix. I'm bored, I don't drink. Well, guys, I've reached my destination. We have 179 people here. So, guys, thank you for the super chat tonight. Thank you, everybody, for the super chat. Thank you, everybody, for the Thanksgiving wishes. Hi, my kitties. You all are here. And we will see you all tomorrow. I love you guys. I love you, 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 love you guys. Hasta mañana. Dios me los bendiga. I'll cash app you. Oh, thank you, Violeta. Thank you if you're cash apping me, guys. whatever you sent tonight, it's a blessing for me. If y'all sent whatever you could to me, I count everything as a blessing. It could be $1, $2. It doesn't matter. You're the best talk show, Arriba Rubio. Oh, thank you. Hasta la pinche policía les gusta el pinche show mío, guys. Again, guys, hasta mañana. Dios los bendiga. I love you guys.